Music for a harder generation.
The Tidy Boys.
First for hard dance.
We're the Tidy Boys, and you are listening to our brand new podcast, which is called Music for a Harder Generation Digital. This is a fun-packed show, and the most important thing, of course, which is in our heart and soul, is Hard House and the music, Andy.
It is indeed.
And we've got some great features in the show coming up. We've got a phone in where people from Facebook can just phone in, chat to us about anything. We're going to be ringing some DJ friends up and finding out what they're wearing.
Okay.
And we've also got a couple of polls, which I'll talk about. And that's not two people from Poland. That is actually a poll. We've got my favourite feature, which is called DJs You Want to Punch or Bum.
Lovely feature.
Guess the BPM, where I'll be playing a track and Andy will do his best to guess the BPM, and I give him a discretion of one either side. It says there, let's go toilet. I think that's just not a feature, but
Yeah.
a general thing that we ought to do after so many hours. We've got an update on the top trees, and I do believe the oak has been knocked off its perch. A regular feature that we're bringing in, which is dead birds. We want you to upload your pictures because there's a lot of birds in the air and there's not enough on the ground. Where do they go to die? If you've got a dead bird, send the picture into tidy21/dead bird. We've got text talk. We'll talk about that later. A new feature, which is called Stop the Track, I Don't Like It, where I play some new tracks from Andy, and if he doesn't like it, he tells me to stop the track. I don't like it. As I said earlier, some classic hard house coming your way as well. Top inventions. We've got my favourite invention, probably of the last 35 years, and we'll be discussing that later. Plus your emails and texts, please send them in. But I think we should really kick off with some music, shouldn't we?
Yeah, that's set the scene for a very exciting show. Lots to look forward to.
I've got something queued up for you here. Did you know Stimulator are back? They've been in the wilderness for a few years, but they're back. And one of their biggest tracks was Scream, and this is a brand new remix. In fact, it's a Heaven's Cry remix of Stimulator and Scream.
Tidy Boys.
So what we're going to do is we're going to want you to phone in. I'm going to give you the hotline number, which we've got here, which is 07440 094 304. Not as catchy as we'd liked. We were let down in that department, but it is 07440 094 304. Ring that number now. Me and Andy are here waiting to take your call, and we're going to talk about the Weekender. Hopefully we'll get some really interesting people. So I'm going to press go on that, and let's see what happens. Social media, it's fantastic, isn't it? And really do reach a lot of people.
So that's on Facebook now, is it?
That's on Facebook now. I'd like a lot of people to
in
share
our bunker.
You can see us in our bunker here, which is the new Tidy Bunker. Or TB, I like to call it, until my mum raised the other day that TB was a bad disease.
It was.
People did die, and it's on the surgeons. It's coming back. So let's not get bogged down with TB. We've got some great tracks to play while we wait for the phones to ring. And wouldn't it be funny if nobody rang?
First for hard dance.
We've still got some little snacks in here that we're eating, but next we've got a new feature. Which I've invented in the car on the way to the studio, and it's called Ammo Stop the Track, I Don't Like It, and that's where I play a track to Andy, hope that he does like it, but if he doesn't, he tells me to stop the track. So let's get on with the show. Here we go. What do you think to this, Andy?
Okay. Ammo, stop the track. I don't like it.
Okay, another one of those next week. Thanks, Andy, for that.
Pleasure.
Quite
Anytime.
Quite a simple one. Just looking down at my list of things to do. Washing up laundrette. No, that's the wrong list.
Special cream, doctors.
Special cream. Talking about special cream, thrush.
The Tidy Boys.
So we've got some more music coming up shortly, but we've got a special feature now. I think can we do the feature? Just checking with the boys. Are we all right to do our special feature?
Yeah.
Okay. Simply called Dead Birds. What we've found, Andy and myself, that there's a lot in the sky, but where do the dead ones go? So a little bit of a rally call on social media.
And can we name the dead bird?
Can we name the dead bird? So I can, because Andy used to be a bird watcher. Oh, that's over there. Andy used to collect birds. No, watch birds.
Watch birds.
Andy used to watch birds.
And write them in a book.
So he used to watch. So you'd watch them just fly from tree to tree.
No,
and "Ooh,
you're
blue
looking
tit."
for specialist birds, one you've not seen, like a titmarsh.
But you could come home and lie and say, "I've seen a big eagle."
No, you're just cheating yourself.
Anyway, it's called Dead Birds. We've decided that there's not enough, weirdly, on the floor. And so if you see a dead bird, then take a picture with your phone and upload it to Facebook on the Tidy page and say, "I've seen a dead bird," and name the dead bird. Now, I took a picture of a bird was it yesterday? No, it was Monday. Dead bird on the way to work. And I saw this up to the... see that on the webcam. I'm showing Andy now for the people, the
Can you
listeners.
hold it up to the webcam?
There's...
Closer. There you go.
I've got a dead bird. What is it, Andy?
Well, it's hard to decipher, as they say, because
It's clearly dead.
it's clearly dead. Initially, you do reach for the common garden sparrow due to the colour in there, but
Yeah.
if you see the head, and the beak, that's not a sparrow.
Well, you don't know the size of it, do you? You don't know the dimensions, really. I've not compared it. I've not compared it with anything, so it's a tricky one. I mean, pull out if you generally think you don't know. Don't be embarrassed. I'll give you a couple of minutes. We've had an email in from a Jeremy Watkins, who's based in Leamington. Jeremy, he said, he's give us the answer, really. Jeremy says, "You're thick. Guess what happens? Birds fly out to sea to die."
Do they? Unless they hit a window. That one's hit a window.
I can't... That's it, a window. Now, if you're a bird and you're about to have a heart attack and you're in, let's just say, Warwick, you've got a long way to go to get to the sea. So it's all right, mate, saying they're going to fly out to sea. Now you're thinking about, and all of a sudden, how does a bird think, "I don't feel well today, got a bit of a cough, I'm going to fly out to sea just in case that I die"? I think that's bullshit, Jeremy. No way do birds fly out to sea to die. Heart attack, dead. Hit car, dead. Cat, eaten. They're not preparing to die. I can't imagine them tweeting to each other.
Seagulls, possibly.
"You look a bit ill today." "Oh, right, I'm going to fly out to sea. I'm off to Skegness just in case."
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
He's talking about seabirds.
He's talking about seabirds. Of course, they die at sea.
Your robin's not going to fly out.
You were talking about a big tit earlier. What was that?
Well, it's a long-tailed tit.
Now, what's the difference between a long tail? Well, I suppose a long tail.
Well, you've got a variety of tits in the tit family. You've got the great tit, which is the bigger bird with the black helmet that you'll see often on your nuts.
Yeah.
The blue tit, very cute little thing. Again, with a blue helmet
And a blue tit chest.
Yeah, you got the marsh tit.
Yeah.
You've got the long-tailed tit, which is a rare bird to see. It's got a pinkish plumage to it.
How many tits do you think there are altogether?
Well, there's the great, the blue, the coal tit, of course, the marsh tit, the long-tailed tit.
Well, why don't we open that up on email? If you can think of another tit, send it in. Andy's name's 6 there. We're after dead birds, pictures of, and other names of tits.
Other members of the tit family.
Other members of the tit family. Me, obviously, I could make lots of jokes about tits because I do love the real tit on a human. Often suck the wife as we get into bed. Right, let's have some more music.
Please.
Yeah.
First for hard dance.
punch or bum? Now, simply, DJs. We all love them. We all hate them. I read social media a lot, and I find a lot of DJs get a lot of criticism, and people absolutely love this DJ, but they hate this DJ. Who do you? It's better than. I don't like the word hate. Never have. So rather than love or hate, punch or bum. Who would you like to punch in the face? Or who do you love so much you'd like to bum them? Now, I know we're going to get a lot of girls sending in saying, I can't physically bum a DJ, but think about it. Strap-ons are available. So let's have a look at the social media. It's going wild today, Andy. I need to check your Facebook page as well. I'd like to read that.
Could have just said I'd like to bum Andy Farley.
You're setting the pace here.
Yeah.
You've heard it there. Andy Pickles would like to bum Andy Farley. Reason?
I just think he's a lovely man. I think he's gentle, caring, considerate, and he's got a cute arse.
Now, if anybody remembers old Tidy TV sketches, we've talked about this before. There is something not wrong with Andy, but you have got a bit of a crush on Andy Farley, haven't you?
And I'd punch Paul van Dijk.
Oh, that's controversial. I like it, though, because it's set the scene. So Andy Pickles would like to bum Andy Farley and punch Paul van Dijk. Let's read some of these coming through. They're coming through thick and fast. Emma and Brian Dillon, very regular. They're regulars to the Weekender Warriors. Brian would like to bum Amadeus, but he's not said who he'd like to punch. Claire Hulse would punch Whitby and bum Rob Teixeira.
Nice.
So these are coming in thick and fast here. So yeah, it looks like at the moment Rob Teixeira's in for a bumming and Whitby's in for a punch. Dan Treesden, I think that's a foreign name, from somewhere like Scandinavia. Punch Club Filler and bum Marquis G.
Lovely.
No reason given. John Vaughan, who is John the Dentist, would just love to punch Paris Hilton. Michael Goulding, got to punch Whitby for the gash he plays. That's not very nice. But I'd still bum him, though. So mixed emotions from Michael there. He wants to, while he's bumming him, slag him off for all the music he plays. Brendan Ashley, punch Lisa Pinup for the awful bounce she plays, but I'd like to bum her to make it up. So a lot of people mixing.
It's a nice feature, isn't it?
Claire Louise says, can I just punch a bum? Imagine that. Taking your trousers down and punching it. She would like to bum punch, I think that's a sexual term, Carl Nicholson. That's brilliant.
First for half time. The Tidy Boys.
Right, we've got our first call here. I'm going to... Oh. What happened there? Missed call.
Oh.
Plus 44.
You can call him back.
Should we call him back? Should we?
You've only got £10 credit.
Oh, no. You've only got £10.
We've only got £10. I must stress this is a new feature that's one of our producers said, why don't we do it? So we're just playing along with it. But we've only got a £10 credit on. This was my sister-in-law's phone, and she's got to have it back by 5.
Music for a harder generation.
Oh, I think we're back on. We don't know why I'm doing that. Can't hear myself. We are the Tidy Boys. This is Music for a Harder Generation Digital. We are here live. We've also, you can see us if you're looking on the webcam, and a big wave. If you do want to wave to anybody up there, that's all the people that are watching from their chalets. There's only so long you can do that. And
where did the wave come from, you ask yourself, don't you?
Do you know
the concept of that?
Yeah, there's 3 types of wave. There's that, which it's traditional. There's that one.
I'm not sure what that one is.
I'm not sure where that came. And then I've actually caught people doing that one.
No. Yeah, that's the royal. There's that one. There's the royal wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's that one?
There's that one. Acknowledgement.
No, that's Hitler.
No, that's Hitler.
Oh, right.
No, this is like acknowledgement.
That's not a wave. Oh, right. Okay, see you later.
Yeah. Someone's driving off.
See you later. So, right, let's go through them. See you later. Bye then.
Yeah.
See you later. That's a camp one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the person of substance wave.
And I'm under 6.
Or there's the distance wave. Really
There's that one. And, of course, there's the shouting, but that's not a wave at all, is it?
No.
Anyway, we've covered the waves. Maybe we can make a feature of that. Your favourite wave. Email in maybe a picture of you waving, or get a friend to do it, because it's very difficult to do a selfie wave.
There's another one.
Oh, go on.
It's sort of like that one, isn't it?
Oh, that's what your
mum would do that.
It's a Bebo, isn't it?
See you later.
Hello. You know, little children.
That's close range.
Close range.
See you later.
See you later. That's, wow, they're across the street. Whole section on waves. I don't think we're going to get away with it. This is the Tidy Boys, their very own podcast, their radio show, Music for a Harder Generation, digital.
Music for a harder generation.
Oh, the hotline is hot. Hotter than we first thought. We've got a new caller coming in. Here we go. Hello, who's there?
Hello, hi, it's Phil Hart.
Is that Phil?
Hi. Yeah, it's Phil. Yeah, hi.
How you? Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just gonna. I've got another call coming in. I'm just going to block them, Phil. Okay, we're the Tidy Boys. You're live on Tidy TV. What's your question? Say that again. I had it on mute.
Pardon?
Can you say that again? Oh, have I got? Oh dear, I think I've swapped calls. Who's that?
Oh, you're useless, aren't you? You cut Phil off. We had 2 calls and you cut them both off.
When it and we've only got 17% battery.
Oh,
Difficult times. That just proves it is a live show, and anything can happen on a live show.
The Tidy Boys.
Right, next up, little game for you. Bit of fun. You can play it at home as well.
in your challies.
In Shelly's. It's called Guess the BPM. Now, as you know, that stands for beats per minute if you're a DJ. And we often, we don't use it so much now because a lot of the equipment tells us what the BPM is.
Does it really?
But in the old days, you'd have to sort of work it out by ear or use a stopwatch. It used to be really good. So I'm going to test Andy. Can he guess the BPM?
Okay.
So,
I'm not looking.
look away. Here we go.
$145.
That is 145. Bang on.
Okay, good.
Very good. Now, I'm going to play a few tricks with you so you can
Okay.
keep up this. So what I'm going to do now, play the same track at a different speed.
Okay.
You can get it now.
Good feature. $139.
Oh, 137. 137. I'll give you another one. Let's stop that. Make it more interesting for you.
Oh, that's way too fast. 151.
Oh, 152. One more. One more.
Well, give me one more chance.
Yeah, one more chance. And see what you think to this. Here we go.
132.
Yeah.
See, it's my speed.
132.
That's my speed.
That's the speed you're playing music at then.
Yeah.
It's quite groovy. We've got a couple of more features to crack through now, Andy. One of them being let's ring a DJ and ask them what they're wearing. So I'm going through my phone book. You have a look through yours. I've got first person that comes is Lee Haslam. Now he's always good for a laugh. I could catch him at a bad moment though. And this is what's exciting about live radio: ringing up a DJ, them not knowing you're actually recording them, which I think is illegal in some countries, and then just asking them what they wear. If I don't like it, I put the phone down, and that makes it more funny. So I'm going to do it on my speakerphone. I hope you can hear this. Let's ring Lee Haslam now. Let's hope he's in, because we've done this before, and it's not worked. So fingers crossed.
Might be having his tea.
Oh, yeah, imagine that. It's not ringing.
Welcome to the O2
Oh.
messaging service.
BK?
The person you are calling.
What about Mr. Andy Whitby? Because he's always wearing excited stuff, isn't he? He wears T-shirts that are too long. Let's see if Andy's there. It'd be nice to speak to him as well, and we can catch up. I've not spoken to him for a while.
Try him.
So here we go, Andy Whitby. Let's see if he's...
Flash Harry.
I don't think he's... it's not there.
Lost it.
He's lost.
Lost it.
He knows it's me. He knows the
Rude.
number. He knows the number.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
Ah.
The person you are calling is on a...
Right, this is turning into a new competition. Let's call a DJ that's going to answer the phone. What about Andy Durant?
Andy Durant.
from Riley and Durant. He actually is playing at the Weekender, and it's good to have him back. I'm going to call him. And being a radio DJ, he'll be professional and he'll answer
Yeah, he used to produce our show.
on the Galaxy Show. Here we go, Andy Durant.
Hey, Emma.
Andy Durant, it's Amadeus. We're recording a live podcast, and we've got a quick question. We're ringing DJs and we're asking them what they are wearing. What you wearing?
Nothing particularly erotic.
No, it doesn't have to be erotic.
Talk us through it.
Talk us through it. Andy's here with me.
Where do I start? Top or bottom?
Start from the bottom.
Okay, so white Adidas classic trainers,
Nice.
standard
Nice.
DJ, electronic music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black socks.
With white trainers.
Yeah, I don't really go for the white sock look. It's a bit
I was looking for
Sports
colour.
Direct, isn't it?
Yeah. Carry on.
Standard blue jeans, not too skinny because I've not got the figure for it.
What brand?
What brand? Let me have a look.
Is
Hold
that-
on. I can't really get them out here. It's a bit public.
He's probably on a bus.
I'm not sure. A belt, some actual quite posh pants, actual branded Calvin Harris pants.
No.
Calvin Harris.
Calvin Harris pants are popular, aren't they, with trance DJs?
He does actually advertise Calvin Klein pants, I think. Anyway, a black T-shirt with some sort of Japanese motif on, and that's it.
That's love. No hat.
No hat, no. The hat is not the friend of the bald man, Amadeus, you know that.
What about Dave Pearce?
Of course.
Okay, I'll give you one exception.
Music for a harder generation.
On the punch or bum, most people have stopped on that now. They found it distasteful, and we've got a few injunctions. I don't think Lisa Pinnup's management's happy. I know Andy Whitby was actually confused. Carl Nicholson has threatened to pull out the Weekender. But I think the majority is, and the winner for being punched, unfortunately, is Andy Whitby, and the winner for being bummed is Lucifer. Well done to those two.
First for hard dance.
Inventions. What do you think has been one of the greatest inventions of the last 50 years?
Satellite navigation.
Right. I'm going to trump you with that.
I doubt it.
The clip-on tie. It's invention of the week, and it's the clip-on tie, which I'm putting forward as my invention. And I don't know if people on the webcams can see that. Basically, it's a simple theory. Doing a tie-up is quite difficult, particularly as a child. So I struggled with both that and shoelaces, and my 3 times table. But the clip-on tie, for me, solves the problem. It looks like a tie. Nobody's gonna question it. And also, interestingly, as a health and safety issue at school, if somebody calls you a bastard and tries to pull it off, it comes away and doesn't strangle you. So for me, the clip-on tie is not only save lives, it's easy, it's quick. Andy, thoughts?
Yeah, I've never owned a clip-on tie, but
You're in a rush in the morning. Oh, I can't find my tie.
pop that on there,
Right.
like that. Yeah, like that.
Oh, no.
Well, obviously I'm wearing a t-shirt.
He's wearing a T-shirt. If you can see that on the webcam, he's wearing a
Yeah, I'm in.
You're
I'm in. I'm smart, casual, smart.
And just to let you know, that piece of cardboard that's in there should be removed. It's not supposed to be that stiff.
Oh right.
So that needs to be removed. That's only when you purchase it, see? So just because you thought this may not have felt like a real tie,
Sure.
yeah, now that's a real...
Oh yeah.
That's a real tie now.
Yeah, that's lovely. That is
So last week it was, of course, the lawnmower, but that was just topical. But this week I'm giving my award to the clip-on tie.
good call.
Thanks for that. If you think you've got a better invention than the clip-on tie, the lawnmower, or the feather duster, then do email us. Always pleased to hear your thoughts. So I'm actually dying for a wee. So
Don't forget the sushi.
got the sushi, which has got a bit warm. Smells a bit fishy. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we're going to finish here with a new track on Tidy Tracks. Or I say it's new, it seems like it's been around for ages. Charlie Goddard, who's from Leicester, and a track called Voices. Big, isn't it?
Bigger than I thought, really. Quite surprised.
How do you think the show's going?
Good to say it's been a while since we've,
I think you're good. I tell you what, I love your disco tracks.
Thank you very much.
And your Chunky House.
Quite groovy.
Quite groovy, and I'm looking forward to your set of the weekend.
Logic, pretty good.
And Logic's good. It's a good show. Yeah, I tell you, people are going to like it. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, good.
And fingers crossed.
So, are you done?
Anything? One more bit. There she goes.
Yeah. Right.
Lovely.
Music for a harder generation.
The Tidy Boys.
First for hard dance.